Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the craziest of them all? Cindy. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are going to be reacting to Stargirl Season 2, Episode 1. I'm so glad the show is back. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the little girl's creepy. I really don't know what the deal is with her. But whatever she got going on, I don't know. It's really creepy. I'm like, stuff is moving and stuff. I don't know. Basically, she wants to go to the birthday party. She's not allowed to go to the birthday party. I'm like, I don't understand why she can't just go to the birthday party and it's right across the street. Right? It's like, that's something I'm not understanding. It's like, I guess they don't know the people or something. Because I'm like, why can't she come to the birthday party? But it's like, it's just kids. Like, it's not like anyone's going to be acting a fool. Like, it's literally a kid's birthday party. Probably kids like literally her age. So I feel like she should be able to go, right? But basically she can't go. So Eclipso has joined the party. We already saw a little bit of him in the last season. I think he may have been in the trailer. I don't remember. I actually reacted to the trailer, so make sure you guys go watch that, okay? Yeah, so Eclipso, he showed up. He's causing havoc, as always. That's really nothing new. That's nothing new. So yeah, so that's our first glimpse of him. This is him, you know, this is from a long time ago, I think. But, yeah, so we're going to see what he has in store for us now.
The ISA are done. All of them.
I think we should call it a night, Court. Me too.
Yeah, come on.
The thing is, like, Courtney is, like, looking for trouble and stuff like that. It's like, I get it because, you know, the first go-round, they really weren't prepared. She wants to be prepared this time, which that 100% makes sense. I guess the rest of the group, they're just like, okay, you're looking for something that's not there, right? It's like there's nothing there, but you're still looking for the people that you know are gone. They're not coming back, right? So it's kind of like, what's the situation? I think that she's like bored and she likes superheroing, and so she's looking for something else to do, kind of, right? But the thing is, like, there's just nothing going on. So excuse the noise, but yeah, there's just nothing going on. So it's like, I don't understand what she's looking for. It's like, you should be happy that there's not a fight because it was so crazy last time. You would think like you don't want to fight anymore, right?
Like these, the fact that things are quiet, that's a good thing.
We just think it's quiet. Just because we don't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Okay, so even Pat is just kind of like, there's nothing going on. Stargirl's like, nah, like, listen, there's something going on. Like, I'm telling you, there's something out there. They're just both complaining because, like, they're like, oh, it's quiet. And it's like, it's quiet could be good. Like, oh, it's quiet. Or it's quiet could be like, they're planning, like, somebody's plotting something. And they're, like, on the down low. And we really don't know what it is. So I definitely understand both perspectives. Like, Pat's just kind of like, listen, like, chill out, hang out, and be a kid, right? And Stargirl's like, no, I got the city to protect. Like, I have things to do. Okay, she's protecting the city, but it's like there's nothing out there right now. So it's like she's protecting the city from nothing. So it's like she might as well just take a break off, you know, get some time to relax, right? Take a nice, good breather. And then when something gets ready, then it's like you're okay, you're ready to go, right? So it's like do some training, do like a little bit of something, but don't like just be out there trying to like find trouble when there is none.
This, my friend, is exactly where my dad took me the summer after I graduated from junior high. That's Yellowstone National Park. Is that camping? Because I don't want to do camping.
Mike does not seem like a camping type of kid, which is why I'm like, I don't know why Pat is trying so hard, but it's just like, you're not going to get Mike out there. You know what I mean? It's like Mike is just not a kid that likes to go out and camp and do all that type of stuff. You could just tell, he likes to be inside with his video games, just kind of like hanging out, kicking it, chilling, right? It's like, I know that like, Pat is like, oh, well, I used to go. It's like, that's you, Pat, okay? Mike, he's more like technology, you know, kind of like this newer generation of kids. Like, that's pretty much Mike. He is not like an outdoorsy, like, oh, let's go roast some marshmallows on the fire type kid. Like, he's like, oh, He's one of those kids that like would go camping and then would be like freaking out because there's like no Wi-Fi. Like they'd be like, "Oh, I have 0 bars." Like that's Mike. Here's my thing, like, why would she think her parents are not getting a divorce? Like, if you notice, like, the parents, like, never talk to each other. The parents are always, like, having her do stuff instead of them, like, doing their own stuff. It's just, like, I don't know what's going on in their house, but it's always seemed, like, off to me. Because it's, like, Beth, like, packs their lunches for them. And it's, like, you're a kid. They should be packing your lunches, right? Like, she does everything around their house. It's, like, they don't do anything. And again, like, they don't even talk. So she's, like, divorced. It's, like, yeah, divorce.
I know, Courtney. It's a good thing that you're taking a break. Maybe we all should grow up.
So it seems to me that just Yolanda's struggling. I think Yolanda has some PTSD from killing a man, which that's understandable, right? But it's just like, there's like Courtney's not understanding that, right? So Courtney's just going on and on and on, all about Courtney. And she's not understanding like Yolanda out here having some like full on PTSD. And it's like, y'all need to help her out, right? Like she's struggling, like she needs some help. Okay, like she has to go to church and try to like beg for her forgiveness for like her sins and all that. And but yes, she's having flashbacks, like she's just having like full on PTSD. It's like Courtney's not understanding. It's like I think she should talk to Pat about it.
I saved you. I saved everyone in this stupid town.
Y'all did the homie wrong right there, because let me tell you why. So the fact that he got 100% on his test, you talking about some retake it because you cheated. Like, huh? Like, make it make sense. It's like this man, he out here studying, he out here getting good grades, and you sitting over here thinking he playing. He talking about, I saved you, I saved the world, and that's a period. He did. He saved her. Because in a minute, there was not going to be no papers to grade. There was not going to be no school. Okay, let's not get it twisted, okay? So it's like, I kind of understand how he's feeling, but it's like, obviously, since the people don't know, like, they can't really say anything. Obviously, like, he can't tell his teacher, but he's just kind of, like, mad because he's just like, I saved you. But it's like, his teacher's not going to understand that, obviously, because, like, his teacher doesn't know about any of this chaos going on. Dang. Yo, she was about to tear her up, though. I'm like, okay, like, Courtney, you've been practicing. Period, right? And she sure was, she was going to tear her up. Like, just full on, like, bah, bah. Like, she went ape on her, and it was like, okay, Courtney, but, like, you still at school. You still on that school property. It's like, we don't need you out here getting expelled because you was sitting over here going crazy. I think she got a little bit of PTSD too, honestly, because why else would she be like fighting her like that? Like, I know that she looked at her weird, but it's like, you can't just be like pulling up on folks like that. Like, why? She was getting ready to, I was like, oh, Courtney. But I was like, honestly, I would love to see them fight. Low key, like, I wanted to see like that fight, but there really wasn't a fight to see. But yeah, Courtney ate her up, period.
What happened with Artemis Croc?
It was a misunderstanding.
Okay, well, what kind of misunderstanding?
I thought she was...
See, the thing is, like, they're in the principal's office, but Pat, like, was definitely kind of, like, what happened. Like, I think the first thing that popped up in his mind was thinking, like, that the girl came after Courtney, like, about the parents' situation, right? And I think that was kind of what Pat was thinking at first, right? Like, he was just kind of like, oh, what happened? Like, Mom really probably wasn't thinking about that too much. She probably just kind of, like, doing her own little thing or whatever. But it's like, Pat was just kind of like, wait, what happened? I hope they don't suspend Courtney, because we really don't need that. We don't have time for that, okay? We have other stuff going on, right? They showed Eclipse on the beginning, so obviously, like, we're going to do something with him, I'm sure. And it's like, she need to be on her A game, and we don't have time to be getting fights in cafeteria and stuff like that. That's just going to slow us down from our proper training. Okay, Courtney? Starman? Is that Starman because where you been? It's like we trying to come get you because yeah, like if they team up, that's gonna go crazy. Like Starman and Stargirl, like that would go crazy. But the thing is, like, I'm like, oh, we don't even know where like he's at. Like, I'm like, you need to come over here so we could team up, right? I think we should also like get Pat like to put on his old uniform and like let's get it popping, right? It's like Mike could do the robot. Pat, you don't need to do the robot. Like Mike could come in here and like do the robot, right? And it's like we could really like be out here just like straight up fighting crime. And I think that that's what we should do, right? I think we should just have like everybody come out here because I already know like whatever is next for us, whatever set of villains we have going on, I already know it's gonna go crazy and we need all the help we could get.
I am.
What are you doing?
Well, I thought I could use a makeover for my dad.
You know what? I like him and I like him for Courtney, right? Like I could definitely see that working. So there's a conversation right there because also it's like, well, we know the real tea and we know how that really couldn't work out, right? Not after this last season, right? After season 1, after that. So, you know, that's really not gonna work out. But like it was good. You know, in season 1, like we really thought like it could have worked out, but now it's seeming like nah, because she may feel guilty and all this stuff, and I don't want anything to accidentally slip on. She out here like spilling tea. We really don't need that. But yeah, I think they could have made it work. Probably in season 1. Season 2 now it's just like they probably say hi and it's kind of like you got to keep it moving.
Any summer plans?
Han burde viten sannheten om den unge jenta. Han smiler. Og han var glad.
Like, why are they still even on the show? Like, they irritate me so much because it's like they seem like this, oh, we're this sweet couple and da da, and then they out here like killing folks and right? But I guess they're only there to take care of the kid now, right? I'm sure that that's why they're there and everything. The grandpa was like low-key chill though. He was low-key like, oh look, he's happy, like let him be. But the grandma, I'm like, she probably trying to kill Stargirl, like no shade, but like I'm sure that that's what's going on. Like they have their own little separate beef or whatever. Cause she looked like she was like ready to like tear Stargirl up, and the grandpa was kind of like, hold on, take it back a notch. But I'm like, hopefully they don't tell him like who she is, cause then that's gonna be a whole other hot mess, and we don't have time for more hot messes.
Seek? I knew you were building something. A robot.
Here was my thing, like, nobody told that man to go up in there, right? Like, nobody told him to go in there. It's like he's sitting over there snooping around, but it's like, that's not even your business to be snooping around, right? So it's like, why are you even coming, like, over here, right? It's like coming on down, right? Like, he's sitting over here, and then he's like, ooh, like, you have a robot. And it's just kind of like, oh, my gosh, like, do this man know, like, the tea? Because, see, like, we can't have people snooping around doing all of this stuff, right? We just can't have that, because if he find out, then it's like he's going to connect it back to Courtney, and Courtney's in danger. It's just like, see, it's a lot of stuff, which is why Pat keeps it a secret. But it's like, he need to put like a big padlock or something on it. He needs to do something. You can't just leave the robot out in the open, because that's stupid, right? At least like put it up somewhere, try to find like a case for it or something, and then like put some over that. It's like, we can't just be having the robot just out and about. So, I was waiting for Grundy to pop up and come get that chicken. And I don't know. So, I guess we gotta wait. We gotta wait a little bit. I think Grundy gonna make an appearance. Right? Because why else, like, would we be leaving fried chicken in the woods? Like, if it's not for Grundy. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, he's in the woods doing what, though? Like, right? Like, dip out, Grundy. Like, go somewhere. Go off. Go somewhere. But it's like, don't be trying to stay here, right? Like, we don't have time for you, Grundy, okay? So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Grundy. I don't know. I guess it's gonna be a fight, probably. If this man pop back up, we don't have time today, Grundy. We don't have time.
Who is this?
It's me. It's Beth. Oh my gosh, Chuck, I miss you so much. Beth Chapel.
I don't know you.
I feel bad for Beth, because Beth, like, yeah, she has some friends now, but it's like her parents are getting divorced, like her parents are splitting up, and Chuck was like always her best friend, like she loved Chuck, and now Chuck doesn't recognize Beth, so Beth is just really out here alone. So I think like she's also struggling too. Like I really don't think that she had any like PTSD problems or any of that. I think just really the problem is like losing Chuck. I think that she has a fear of like losing people close to her. And it's really not helping for Beth now that, yeah, Chuck's gone. Her parents are going to dip out. And it's just like, her friends are really focused on them. Like, they're not really dealing with her. Like, they talk to her and everything, but it's kind of like, they're so wound up in their own problems. They're really not, like, dealing with her. You know what I mean? Like, they don't realize all the stuff she has going on. And so, I feel bad for her. I mean, does nobody realize that, like, we're on the same team? Like, why are we fighting our teammates? We're on the same team. Courtney, I think you need to do more research, because do you not see the green light? Right? Do we not see anything lighting up green? I don't know what she thinks that what's going on. I don't know. Does she think that is somebody else? Like, I don't know. Because it's like we're fighting each other. Team, get it together. Yeah, Jade, I don't know why Jade is coming up here fighting either. Right? Because maybe just Stargirl started fighting. But it's like you could have easily explained yourself and like nobody would be fighting right now. So these people are tearing up their whole house. The house is being torn up. Courtney's house is being torn up. And nobody says nothing. Like, Pat, where you at? Mike, you know, see where you at. The mom, I don't know, she seemed like she just sleep through everything. But like, they just tearing at the whole house up. House just torn up. No one gonna be back up, you know? Like, it's just her and the staff. Like, nobody's going to come running in trying to, like, de-escalate the situation or see what's going on. Like, no. Really? See, that's kind of dumb to me. Because it's like, so you trying to tell me they really sitting over here fighting for, like, 3 minutes. And, like, ain't nobody going to pop up? This she trying to say, like, who are you? It's like, nah, like, you gonna try to sit over here and trying to, you know, stall for time and stuff because you sitting over here on the floor. Like, yeah, she done beat you. And it's like, my money was on Courtney. Like, I really thought Courtney was gonna come in and Courtney getting beat. I'm like, well, she wasn't using up all that energy in the school cafeteria fighting. Maybe she could have had a little more energy for this fight today. She was not on her game today. Yeah, then you go say, who are you? You should have asked that when you came down here and she was sitting up there in the house. That was the first question that you should have been asking right there. Why are you trying to ask now? You sitting over here on the floor looking stupid. She's sitting over here losing. Come on, Courtney. I don't know. Just her head's not in the game. She got to do summer school, the camping trip, all this stuff going on. And I'm sure her mind is just thinking about 25 other things, right? Well, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the craziest of them all? Cindy. We already knew Cindy. Listen, y'all can't kill Cindy off. Like, I'm convinced. Like, Cindy finna come back. Like, that's one thing about Cindy. Like, if Cindy don't do nothing else, like, she finna come back, right? She's coming back. She walking out of school halls acting like she owns the school, which she does. Like, we're not even gonna come for her like that. But I don't think she's been in school. Like, I'm sure she just, like, hasn't been back to school. It's like she's still around, so I guess like she just sitting up. I don't know where she at, right? But wherever she is, yeah, like she's been on the down low, right? Which is something Courtney was kind of saying, and nobody's taking her seriously. And here we are. Cindy is walking around, you know, probably gonna act a fool, whatever, right? And Courtney tried to tell y'all. So she's got pictures like of the kids whose parents died. So I guess like she's trying to say something about that. I guess, right? I don't know. Maybe she's gonna try to like recruit them because that definitely makes sense. You know, they definitely have a motive, right? I mean, not parents who died, but also just like went to jail, whatever, right? But it's just like they would have a reason to fight, which definitely makes sense. But if they find out like it's Courtney who's Stargirl, who like messed up their parents' lives and stuff, which messed up their lives, see, that's going to be a lot of problems at school, right? It's going to be a lot going on, a lot more fights at school, and I don't know, but I guess, you know, Cindy doesn't care. She only cares about Cindy. No. That's Mike. They're going to try to recruit Mike. Why would they recruit Mike? Really? Mike's not stupid. Okay? If they come up to Mike, like, the thing is, maybe they think Mike doesn't know about his sister and all that, but Mike does. So if they try to recruit Mike, I feel like really he could be out there double agent, right? He could be a double agent, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. But yeah, so maybe he could come in here and he could do that. But the thing is, like, they want Mike. Like, do they know Mike knows? Or you think that they know and they're just trying to turn Mike because, like, that's crazy. Like, no. Do not.
Yes. Let's go do some recruiting.
Wow. So now they're going to go out and recruit everybody. And, this is going to be a hot mess. And see, Courtney was right and nobody listened. And when they take Mike, I don't want Pat saying nothing. Okay? Okay, guys, we are at the end of the video. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this show. Because so far, season 2 is crazy. I did not know season 2 was going to start off like this. It's starting off with a bang. But yeah, so make sure you guys, again, like and subscribe to my channel. Okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.